Hello, Twitter friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome, intuitive friends. For those of you who are watching after the live stream, you too can be part of the Lexa Tarot experience. All right. If you are interested in the free readings, I do that, often on my channel. So just make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. And anytime that I am on, you will be notified. Okay. I also do the super chat live readings, which is when I come on and I, uh, you know, give you an opportunity to ask me any question that you've been thinking about, that's on your mind, anything that you may want clarity on. And then I do about a 15-minute reading. I channel messages. Okay. So again, for those of you who are interested, take a look down below in the description box. All my credentials are there as well as in the chat. And let's see. Today I am doing you ask and I answer. All right. So as long as you are formatting your question in an open-ended manner, we will jump into gaining more clarity. As always, I do want to remind you that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. All right, intuitive friends, let's review. By the way, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so again, I'm doing a super chat only, 15 USD super chat. One open-ended question, you ask and I answer. All righty, and let's review the important elements here of the super chat. First and foremost, this is not a free reading, no refunds. It is a $15 USD super chat only. One open-ended question, you ask and I answer. Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. My credentials are down below in the description box as well as in the chat. So those are there for you. I give you examples of questions of how to ask or formulate your question. I'll review that in a moment, but I do want to mention the disclaimer first, and then we'll jump into kind of like the format. So the disclaimer is as follows. Please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Okay? So the questions that I have there in the chat, if you take a look at the chat, you'll see it. If you look down below in the description box, you'll also see it. So you could ask questions as follows. Okay, open-ended questions. What do I need to know about? And then just say what it is that you are, what the situation is or person or whatever it may be. Okay, so you state that. Okay, or maybe the question is something like, how can I move blank forward? So if you're working on a project, or if you are in a relationship or in a connection, or whatever the situation is, obviously you would place there the situation. Okay. Another question that you can ask, or the manner in which you can ask, is how can I, and then fill in the blank with the situation. Another one that's this one I get often actually. How can I improve and then the situation. So how can I improve? This could be anything, like how can I improve my connection with my partner? How can I improve my career situation? How can I improve fill in the blank, okay, with whatever the situation is? What's potentially unfolding with, and then of course you give me the situation. So what is unfolding with, my career? I just moved to this, to this new job, and it's brand new and I don't know. And, it doesn't have to be work related, but I'm just giving you an example. Okay. Or, um, you know, um, what is potentially unfolding, in my love life, or what is potentially unfolding with this specific situation that I have going on in my life. Okay. Another way that you can ask a question is, what should I watch out for in, and then you name the situation. So, what should I watch out for in regards to this new connection that I have right now? I'm not sure. I'm meeting this person. What should I watch out for? What should I be paying attention to? Okay. Doesn't have to be in love, it could be in career. I just moved to a new location, you know, or I just moved into, my parents' house again because I'm going through some stuff. What are some things that I need to, whatever it is. All right. This is just examples. Another question that you can ask actually is, why was I ghosted? Okay, that's another popular one. Why did so and so ghost me? Now, if you do that question, which is totally fine, I don't need the person's full name. Okay, I just need the person's either first name or initial. That's perfectly fine. I don't need anything other than that. So please do not add anyone's full name. Please do not add the company that you work for, or, just don't give like those type of specific details. Okay. Um, Another question that you can ask is, why has my past connection gone MIA? Okay, why has my past connection gone MIA, missing, meaning they ghosted you? Okay, in our connection. So we can find out more about that. Why the silence between blank and I? It doesn't have to be a partner. So it could be in any situation, circumstance, or event. Okay. All right. So Nadzi, welcome. Hello, hello, welcome. So Nadzi, um, just so you know, this is a super chat reading. Okay. So $15 USD in your super chat, and then I'll begin channeling your messages. Okay, my dear. But those are just some examples there. Okay. Those are just some examples. Just make sure you tap in the super chat. Okay. Super chat only. Okay. All right, let me make sure that I have that here. Whoop. All right. Okay, thank you so much, Nazi. Okay, perfect. I'll give you a beautiful reading. Thank you so much, Nazi. Hello, Eli. How are you? Thank you so much, Nazi. So we're going to jump into the first reading of the night, and that's going to be for Nazi. Welcome. Let's see here. You're very welcome. Thank you. All right. How can I tap in? My initials are ND. Weird energy. Okay. So basically, you want to know the overall energy. Yeah. What energy is going on around me? Perfect. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. Please know, Nazi, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. I do need to say that, of course. But we're going to jump into the reading. Let's see what's going on here, Nazi. Nazi. What is going on? All right. So, mind you, just so you know, I'm usually more organized. But when it is a you ask, I answer, I have a lot of cards around me. Okay. So actually, I wanted to do this. I'm going to do this for you, Nazi. Let's see what's coming through here. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, no need to say anything else, Nazi. Let's just see what comes through for you, okay, my love? I like to go into my readings cold, meaning I don't want to know anything, but let's see what's coming through. Let's see. Ooh, okay, so this is what came through. All right, all these charms just jumped out of the charm bag. Let's see what's coming through for you, my love. So I'm getting the first thing that popped out of the charm, and of course I'm gonna do more readings. I'm just going layer by layer here. Is the letter C. Okay. There's something here connected to the letter C. Now this could be an initial connected to someone, or this could be the name and then like obviously the initial. It looks like a C, but it also looks like a lowercase e. So either way, the letter C or a lowercase e I'm getting here. I'm also getting the number 6 here. Now, I don't know if you're seeing angel numbers. Maybe you are seeing the number 6. Okay. Now, this could be the number 6 or the number 9. Either way, it's coming through. When we're talking about months of the year, 6 is connected to June. 9 is connected to September. So I don't know if you've been feeling kind of off ever since like September or maybe since June. Okay. You also have here a rose. Now, I don't know I don't know how your love life, if you're single, you're with someone. But rose is a symbol for me for love, especially if it's a red rose. It's also a symbol of blossoming and blooming, so something opening up. Now you also have, pyrite here. And what's interesting is that pyrite is a great crystal. It's a great crystal for like things connected with emotions. It's also very good connected with abundance. All right? So prosperity and abundance. All right, I'm going to give you more, but let's just see. We'll see how these messages, how the rest of the reading goes with these, like how it connects to the charms. You also have here a beautiful pumpkin. Okay, so autumn season. Okay, fall season may be of importance. We'll see how this may resonate throughout the rest of your reading, but we'll leave it there in the corner. I don't know if rose or roses specifically. I don't know if there is a connection here to someone's name. Rose, Rosemary, Rosalind. Okay, something connected to that. Or maybe there is this energy here connected to, maybe it's your favorite flower or something, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Let's get an overall energy. What is the energy? What energy is going on around Nats Z8888? Okay, what energy? What's the overall energy surrounding Nazi right now? So you have here Perpetua. Perpetua is the one who aches, sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal. You may be feeling right now at this moment in time, Nazi, whether maybe it is you're feeling some type of sadness, withdrawal, or solitude. But I'm also getting here this energy very much connected to you feeling like something isn't moving. Okay, because this is a beautiful scene here with snow, but it's supposed to kind of in a way symbolize here the sense of feeling out, like left out in the cold, or a sense here of disappointment, maybe a sense of like feeling alone, okay, isolated. There may be something here in your life. I don't know which area. We're gonna, this is just the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg, my dear. So there's a lot coming that's gonna come through to give us more clarity. But there may be here some sense of sadness that you've been feeling for quite some time, connected to something that is super near and dear to your heart. This could be a connection or with someone that you haven't spoken to in a very long time, because we do have the bird here. The bird is looking at the past or recent past. So this could very much be connected to either a person that you feel that may have left you out in the cold, or a situation, circumstance, or event. Now, remember, I'm asking for the overall energy around you. So there may be something here very much connected either to a person or to a situation here that you feel distant, isolated, that may have left you out in the cold. This could have been way in the past or recent past, or this could be recently, okay? Whatever this is, or however this may be, there's a sense of you trying to deal with the situation, or, okay, because this could be energy, even if maybe there was a breakup, separation, or divorce, or maybe there was a separation or leaving something behind. It doesn't have to be a person, it doesn't have to be in love, but it could be very much connected to that, okay? Whatever this is made you feel a certain way. This could be grief, this could be sadness, this could be feeling lonely, this could be feeling isolated, this could be feeling like something wasn't fair. It could be not talking to someone for quite some time. So, however, this may be here for you, it's showing up as this residual energy from that situation, circumstance, or event is around you. Okay? That is what you may be feeling. Now, even if you've healed from this, I don't know, but let's just pretend that you no longer think about what this may be connected to. Just because you're not thinking about it doesn't mean that you're not carrying the residual energy of this situation, circumstance, event, breakup, separation, or divorce. So the feeling weird could be one or two things. If this is connected to someone that you no longer speak to, for example, if it was a breakup, separation, or divorce, that person from the past may be thinking about you. So you feel a little bit off kilter because you are sensitive, meaning sixth senses sensitive. So if the person is thinking about you, okay, you're going to feel it, especially if there was a very deep bond or connection in some way, shape, or form. Hello, Tanya. Welcome. Thank you so much. You're going to go right after Nazi, okay? Nazi. So, Nazi, that's what I have here. Let's see what else is coming through. You have the one who doubts. The one who doubts is this energy. Yeah, I'm getting this energy of kind of like not feeling quite stable at this moment in time. When I mean stable, I mean, like feeling like all is well. Something is feeling off because it's coming through here. Okay, my love? You're feeling off in something. The next card that came out after that is the one who doubts. There may be something that you are kind of wondering, I am feeling this way. I'm feeling weird. I feel like the energy is a little bit off, and that's worrying you. That's causing some sense of like, what's going on? Where is this coming from? You can pick up that the energy is off. Okay? So this is the card that's telling me that. You're kind of like you're being tipped off. Maybe even your guides here tipping you off. Like there's something a little bit off kilter. Okay? We're going to get to the bottom of what this may be about. Let's see what else this is talking about here. Give me more clarity here. Anatsi, A. What is the overall energy? Remember, we still have these charms here. Actually, let me put them over here. We still have these charms here, which may connect. Like I said, we're going to see how they may connect to your reading. Hold on. I had them all nicely here. Okay, hold on. Again, I still have the letter C or the letter E here very much connected to this reading here. Okay? So the letter C or the letter E or the initial. The number 6 or the number 9 as well. 6 being June, 9 being September. June. What's June? Gemini. I June is Gemini. Is it June, Gemini, and Cancer? May be very much connected. Okay. Hold on a second. All right. So June is either, I want to say, and please double check. Listen, I know the astrological signs, obviously. This is what I do. But I'm getting here, listen, it could be because there's that C there. It could be someone who maybe, and again, I'm getting June. Remember that I said it at the top of the reading. This could be very much connected to someone who is either connected to the astrological signs in June, which I want to say are Gemini and Cancer, right? Cancer season starts like late June all the way through July. Okay, so this C could be very much connected to Cancer. Okay. It's interesting because I'm hearing fool's gold. If this is connected to a person that is connected to either Cancer, letter C, the number 6, June, or their initial being C, I'm getting here this energy of like fool's gold. Like they may have shown one way of being and they may have broken your trust. This situation may be very much connected to this energy. This person, or I don't know, this person may be very much connected to the situation, to your energy, I should say. But let's get more, because ooh, wow, look at that. Got Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn here, Violet Angel. I'm going to tell you something here. I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to tell you. You've never heard it. Ooh, and I'm getting a lot of tingling on my crown chakra. You're an intuitive person. That's number one. I'm going to tell you. If you've never heard this before, I'm telling you, you are an intuitive. That's number one. You have very strong sixth senses. I would say that one of your strongest sixth senses is your sense of clairvoyancy. Okay? So either you see things in your mind's eye or you have dreams or premonitions. Okay? Violet is the color of the third eye chakra. You have violet twice here, the color violet twice. You have it here in this card, and then you have it again with Violet Angel. So straight off the bat, I'm telling you, and this is giving more validation confirmation to what I was feeling before, that you are someone who is sensitive. And this could be someone thinking about you. It might not be your energy. You could also be an empath, a type of person that's able to pick up other people's energy as well. Especially if this is connected to someone that you were very near, that was very near and dear to your heart or very close to you. There could be that residual energy. So this energy may not be yours, but you're feeling it from afar. Okay. So dreams could also be super specific or important here for you. I'm sharing that with you because I too, listen, I have all my senses developed because I was born intuitive, but my sense of clairvoyancy is super. It's up there. Okay. And so I have dreams and premonitions that are very much, I see, and the dream gives me messages. I see premonitions. Okay. Okay. So very, very important here for you to listen to your dreams and listen to the the symbolism. Okay. So you should have a journal. You should have a dream journal for yourself. Okay. So that you can write it as soon as you wake up in the morning, and then you can look at it and see what those symbols are. Okay. So I'm getting that. Break of dawn or breaking dawn is someone who's feeling lackluster, like there's a spark that isn't there, or there's something feels a little bit, a little like you've lost your spark in something. Okay. And again, this could be very much connected to a change. You have the number 23, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay. Let's get more information here. So overall energy, I'm picking up a sense of, like I said, listen, if you are an empath, you should have black tourmaline. Let me see. Do I have, I usually do have a black tourmaline in here, but let me see. It should be in here. You should have a black tourmaline in your pocket. Okay. Oh, where's my, I think I took it out. Oh, no, no, I didn't. Here it is. You should have a black tourmaline in your pocket. Okay. So this is going to be super, super good for you. You could buy it on Amazon. This is not a crystal. And I know like some people be like, oh, don't get crystals on Amazon. I get it. But tourmaline, black tourmaline is not a crystal that like people want to fake. You know what I mean? So for the most part, it is always like genuine, but you should have a tourmaline crystal in your pocket, or, in your bedroom, in your home, around you, because that helps repel the energy. If you could get like a bracelet with black tourmaline, really good idea for you to do that. Okay. But something is weighing you down. All right. Something feels like it's weighing you down. Let's get more information here. Okay. You got purse. Pay attention to your finances. Now, this could be one or two ways. This could be very much connected to your finances. Okay. This could be very much connected here to something that is super special to you, something that is very valuable. Okay. Again, with the color purple here, look at that. Again, with the color purple. This could have been a connection or someone. Oh, you have egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Interesting, because pumpkin is about fertility and prosperity. You may be feeling like a fish out of the water here with something connected to work. Yeah, look. All right, let's see what this is coming through. It's like something is draining you. Something's taking your energy. Let's see. You have mountain, major challenge to overcome. Wishbone, a wish is granted. And feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. There you go. Something here is connected to either you having trusted someone very deeply, and either one or two things. This person broke your heart, or they had a lot of empty promises. They made a lot of empty promises here. And this is something that you have had to overcome. So much so that you may have even given either money to this person or to the situation. It doesn't have to be a person, it could be a situation. You could have been like putting a lot of money or resources towards either this person or the situation. And it was draining, not only emotionally draining, but it's coming across as like, it's coming across as like financially draining also. And that was a major situation, major obstacle. Again, there could have been some type of betrayal, or there could have been something here, but there's a lot of expenses. This is coming across as like you spent a lot of money on something, or something drained you financially. Okay. All right. So that's what's coming through. So success is assured with good plans and hard work. It's interesting because you have egg here. Okay. And if we look at this from hens lay eggs. So I don't know if you are a parent, a mother, or a father. Okay. Because hens lay eggs. okay? Or, female birds lay eggs. So there could be here some type of connection here to uh to you being a parent. There's something here that you put in a lot of money in, a lot of resources. Maybe here, and the challenge here is connected here to, I don't know if you're a mom or you're a dad or you have children, but there's something here that is coming through. You put a lot of money, effort, resources. Maybe the resources are tangible, like money. Maybe they're intangible, okay? But whatever happened here, it was a major, major, major situation here. And although this maybe it happened before, maybe this situation is dead, done, and over with, but it was a very, very big obstacle. I don't know if you're still going through this, but whatever this is has left like an imprint on your energy. Wishbone, a wish was granted. So I don't know. It seems energetically here that whatever this is may have gone your way or may have been favorable to you. But it took a lot out of you. Like I said from the top of the reading, there's this energy here where you feel like you were left out in the cold. There was a sense of disappointment, and the disappointment was very much connected here to someone that you had or something that you had to keep an eye on. It's like you had to be very strategic in order to be able to deal with this situation, circumstance, or event. Now, I don't know if you could see it. I don't know if the camera could pick it up, but this person has a scar from the top of their head running straight through the bottom of their eye. So this could be here very much connected here to a scar. This situation has deeply scarred you, or this, whatever this is, has deeply scarred you. And the thing here is that someone you know is undependable and insecure. Yeah, there's something here about maybe, okay, I'm getting like you were lied about, like there were lies that were spoken, there were things that were said that weren't true. And someone was trying to make something seem like it was, like they were trying to fabricate something here. And that may have taken a lot of resources in order for you to get what you really wanted, to secure something here. And I want to say, secure something like the egg. And if you are a parent, I feel that this has to do with your child or children. So you had to go through a lot here with this person or the situation where the person was not being honest. They were like making up stories, is the way I'm feeling. They were trying, you know what it feels like? Attacking your character. That's how this feels like. Someone was attacking your character. That's why there's the scar here. What they couldn't, I mean, listen, and you don't need to say anything because, hello, we're in the public sector here. But what a person couldn't do physically, they were trying to hurt you, period. Physically, emotionally, mentally, they just wanted to defeat you in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know what this is about, but I'm getting here a lot of tidbits here and there. This is the reason why you feel this energy, because this situation took a lot of not only maybe financial resources, but it took a lot of your energy, period. And listen, I don't know, but this person was not wishing you very well in this situation, circumstance, or event. So you could have been feeling that energy too. And by the way, listen carefully. If you are the person, I don't know what this is about, but if you were the person that ended up getting what you wanted, or like something came in your favor, right? Maybe something that you wish, hope, whatever this may be, The person that this is connected to is not happy that you got your way. And let me give you another one. If you didn't get your way in this situation, okay, where you're still wishing, hoping, and desiring that things would have gone in your favor, they're trying to make sure that it doesn't turn in that way. Like it doesn't go in your favor at all, even in the future. Okay? So just be aware of that energy because that's coming very strongly here. Tanya, I know you're still here. Thank you so much, my dear. Okay. I'm going to give you Nancy, I'm going to give you three more decks here. But this is coming across as this energy that you're feeling is connected to the situation. It may have been resolved, but energetically, there's someone still thinking about you. There's someone like either pissed off that you won or happy that you didn't win, but making sure that you don't win later. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Let's see what else is coming through. Give me more here about Nancy. You see? You feel it. It's like a cloud. It's like this energy that you're feeling, the cloud. There's even a sense of sometimes like an internal conflict. This person like or the situation hoping that you just like you're so fed up with something that you just leave it alone. Yeah, you see, it's a problem. Nice. There's something here about minor inconveniences. You know, like minor inconveniences showing up in your life, showing up recently, because this maybe showing up since the summer, since June or since September, but it's coming across like autumn, because remember we have that pumpkin here. So it's something that you've been feeling since September here, like things are like not going in the way. Yeah, you see, snake, it's someone who's super sneaky. And it's someone that is connected to family. So either you had this is a person either in your family or someone that you share a child with because of that egg, like I said. Let's keep going. All right, so that I want to go to solutions. Solutions and resolutions. How can you sidestep this energy? Because I think I got a lot of the backstory here. Let's just see how you can overcome the situation, circumstance, or event. How can Nancy overcome the situation, circumstance, or event? Okay, understand that whatever or whomever this is about, they are sneaky. They wear a mask. Okay? Be very careful about trusting either this person, the situation, the circumstance, this event, anyone connected to the situation. Okay? All that glitters isn't gold. Remember that I said about fool's gold a little while ago with pyrite? I'm getting fool's gold. Someone try to fool you in something. And don't trust that this person, you know, if they come, oh, I'm sorry, you know, da 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 da. I wouldn't trust this person because I got fool's gold. Pirate is fool's gold, by the way. So this is giving me validation confirmation on what I said earlier. You need to release what the situation, circumstance, or event was about. I know it's easier said than done, right? But there's this energy here saying you're able to see. You have a very good advantage, all right? I don't know if you know that or maybe you don't believe that, but I'm telling you, you do. Okay, so you have a really good vantage point. Number one, you have your intuition. Your intuition is letting you know something is off and you're trying to figure out where it's coming from. And it's coming from that situation, circumstance, or event or person. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, Your intuition, because this is an owl, is letting you know something is off. Someone is not who they seem, or they're not showing their true intentions. There's a motive behind something here. So just be aware. Okay? So just keep that in the back of your mind. This is also talking about this energy here, truth be told. Allow yourself to let go of the residual resentment that this situation, circumstance, or event may have created because of whatever this was about. I don't know what this is about, but again, there's this residual energy. One way that you can overcome the situation, circumstance, or event, you do need to connect with your inner self. You have to do it. I'm going to give you some advice, some links in a few minutes, but you do need to connect with your inner self. Why? Because if you are off, and this is super important for you to understand, whatever this is about, the focus here is to take you off your balance and get you off your um cause like I'm getting here, like I'm seeing the tornado, like whirlwind, to keep you distracted. Because if you're distracted, you are not in your power. If you're in your emotions and you're distracted and you don't know which way is up or down, it's easy for someone to manipulate a situation, and it's easy for that person or situation to have the upper hand. So it's very important that if this is a tactic that someone is using, okay, to get you off your off your game, off your strong point, it's important that you create a meditative routine or discipline for you to connect with your inner oracle, either at the top of the morning, at the first thing in the morning, or at the end of night. Okay, you must focus on your energy. The reason you must focus on your, and I'm going to give you 3 things at the end of the reading, okay? So you need to do those things every day to get you back on track, because I feel like what this person is trying to do, or the situation, whether it's current or even if it was in the past, because this is how it's coming across. Even if this was in the past and it was resolved, this person is still after you, or this situation is like still after. Like there's not, I don't feel an ending here. The problem may have ended, like there may have been a resolution, but the person's intention is still there. It's constant. You see what I'm saying? So what you need to do is center yourself, and I'm going to give you some things here that you need to do. Okay, yeah, you should do to get yourself back into balance. All right, I'm going to do 2 more decks, and then I'm going to go with Tanya. So Tanya, don't go anywhere. You're up next. I want to see how this, hopefully you've given validation confirmation in the chat, and I'll take a look at that once I finish the reading, because I can't look at the chat and channel messages. I can't. I've tried. I can't. I just got to do what I do, and then I look and I see, oh, wow, that was... But let's see what this is about. I'm very interested to see. But I feel like there's something definitely here about parent. And again, I don't want to rehash the whole thing, but you already know. Let's see. 8 of Swords. You see? You see what I'm saying? What is the 8 of Swords about in tarot? The 8 of Swords is stuck, trapped in your limited beliefs. Now listen carefully. All right? The reason that you ended up getting Breathe is because it's super, super, super important for you to shift your mindset. Listen carefully. You need to shift your mindset. And the reason why you need to do that is when you are thinking about the situation, circumstance, event, challenge, obstacle, person, oh my God, they're coming to get me, they're doing this, they're doing that, the inconvenience and all the problems, you're not focusing on you. I told you it's a distraction. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, the more you focus on the problem, the person, and all those other elements that are not high vibrational, the more energy you give that person and the more power you give to that person. Hold on one second. What do we have? Oh, hello, just Janelle. No, it's open and it's a chat live, my love. Okay, it's a super chat. Okay, so just make sure you read everything above. Okay, my love. All right. So, like I was saying here, Nancy, you have to release this imprint. It says, "I release myself from all self-inflicted binds." This person does not have the power, or the situation no longer has the power over you. You need to understand that. You need to believe that. You need to shift your focus from the past to you rebuilding yourself at this moment in time. You need to release yourself from the memories, the situation, circumstance, or event in order for you to move forward. The Hermit. Yep, there you go. Hermit card in tarot. I follow my path. The Hermit in tarot is about the self-reflection. Okay, it's about the soul searching. It's about you being at this moment in time where you are connecting with yourself and analyzing everything that's happened, but not holding on to the emotions of it. Looking at it from the lens of, what do I need to learn about myself having gone through this situation, circumstance, or event? What do I need to learn about that person or environment that I got away from, or that I released myself from, or that all this situation is, connecting to? So there's this sense of self-reflection and soul searching that is super duper important for you. You can analyze, but don't judge. Analyze and reflect, but no need to be hard on yourself, or, beat yourself up over what has happened and how it's transpired. Now it's a time for you to rise like the phoenix. Okay, so you're underneath all these ember, the fire, the dust. Okay, you're in the cocoon phase and you are going to burst out as a butterfly. But there's some things that you need to do before that happens. And one of the things is to release the past, a situation, circumstance, or event. The second thing is for you to be very much connected, okay, to create a discipline or a practice where you are connecting with your inner oracle, because you are an intuitive person. And that's going to help you feel grounded, and it's going to help you keep focused. Okay. All right. Let's close the reading with the two other decks that I was talking about. Hopefully this is making sense to you. Okay, Nancy? Hopefully it's making sense. Let's give you more. Actually, yeah. All right. Let's do this one, and then we're going to jump into the other two. All right. So after Nazi, we have Tanya. After Tanya, we have just Janelle. All right. Thank you, Janelle, for your super chat. Nazi, let's take a look here at advice for you. You have here for the Four of Pentacles. You need to manage your finances wisely. That's number one. Make sure that your things are back in order. I know the situation may have drained you financially, okay, but it's time for you to figure out how to make smart business decisions, or make smart decisions in regards to recovering money, or building up your nest egg again. Okay, so that's going to be super important. The World card. You need to close this chapter that happened in the past or recent past. You need to close that chapter, and you need to open a whole brand new chapter. I don't know if you've thought about, or maybe this is coming through, like you've been thinking about moving, relocating, moving from one location to another location. This could also be job related here, Nazi. Okay, it could be you leaving one job to go into another job. I feel that there's some changes here. There's something here about long distance. So I don't know what's at long distance, but there's something here connected to long distance with this World card. Okay. All right. I don't know if you're thinking about getting a job where you work remotely or that you're planning to expand something having to do with your finances, maybe getting a second job or working in something here that adds more, gives you back more, more money, more tangible gain. Now, it doesn't have to be money. It could be a job that gives you more perks, maybe more time off or more time with children or family or for yourself, okay? But I feel that there's this move coming up here. You want, or you may be looking for, okay, a job that gives you more freedom, okay? More freedom to be able to do the things that you need to do for yourself or to build something for yourself. Last but not least, all right. And don't go anywhere, Nadsy, because when I finish this reading, I'm going to give you 3 important links that you should use in order to get yourself back on track, okay? All right, let's see. Give Nadsy advice here. 1313, starting fresh. I mean, talk about validation confirmation. Look at that. Starting fresh. You're starting, I told you, you're closing a chapter, you're opening a new one. Something new is in store for you, my love, okay? It says here, step out of your comfort zone. Da 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 da. You got to get yourself back on track, okay? Step out of your comfort zone and begin creating something meaningful. Am I making this up or what? It's literally the same thing I just said. Your skills and talents are aligned to bring you auspicious rewards. And this is true because you have here wishbone. There may be something that you've been wishing, hoping, praying for that may be coming in your direction. And the World card is about success. By the way, the World card is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn rules Capricorn. Okay, so there may be something coming through for you during Capricorn season where you start opening up to a new beginning. Capricorn season, I want to say, is December, January. Okay, so that is super important here for you. Okay, because that's coming through. The world card is ruled by Capricorn. It says here, your skills and talents are aligned to bring you auspicious rewards. Build your confidence and trust in your decisions as you embark on new beginnings. Look at that. Validation confirmation. Same exact thing I was telling you here a little while ago. With this card, I said your intuition is going to lead the way, but you got to connect with it. You got to connect with it. All right. That being said, your last advice here, and then I'm gonna jump to Tanya's reading. Tanya, I hope you're still here. You are up next. Last card for you here, Nadsy. Advice for Nadsy, and then I'm gonna give you 3 important links for you to help yourself with this meditation and getting yourself back on track and feeling grounded. Okay. But that's why you're feeling that weird energy, okay? You may be thinking a lot about that too, and it's time for you to redirect your focus on, look, flexibility. Like an octopus swimming in the deep sea, your flexibility is your best weapon, okay? Your ability to manage everything, okay? And how are you going to be able to manage everything? As long as you're grounded, you're going to be able to do it. Trust me. As long as you ground yourself, that's going to be super important. And I'm going to give you some tools all for free there in the link. I'm going to give you 3 links. That's going to help you manage this energy that you're feeling all over all over the swords. Where's my black tourmaline? I had the black tourmaline here. Black tourmaline. I showed it to you already, but you already know. You should get a black tourmaline. You could get it through Amazon. It says true strength lies in your constant adaptation. It says adapting to change isn't about surrender. It's about smartly realigning yourself. Yep. Like I said, the realignment here. True strength lies in your constant adaptation. I mean, wow. Talk about validation confirmation here yet again. And there you have it. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I also do free readings on my channel, free 5-minute readings. So hopefully you'll be able to join for those as well. Nazi, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't go anywhere, Nazi, because I have 3 links here for you to use to help you at the beginning of the day, as soon as you wake up in the morning, allow yourself to connect to so first I'm going to share my Reiki, long distance Reiki. You could use it anytime you want. You could use it as often as you like. There's no like maximum use on that. All right. And I explain everything there. So this is my Reiki. It's all free. It's all on my channel. Okay. So that's number 1. Once you do the Reiki, align yourself to align your chakras. Okay. That's going to be super important. You do this first thing in the morning so that you're set up for the rest of your day. So give yourself an hour before you need to head out of the house, align your frequency to all these things that I'm going to give you. Okay. And then while you're putting up your hold on, this one you need to like just, alignment. This is the alignment 7 chakras. Okay? I'm sorry. I just misspelled that. And then as you're taking a shower, putting on your makeup, getting ready for work or whatever, then you are going to listen to some affirmations. Okay, where your mind goes, energy flows, what you think about, you bring about. So you're going to start off your day with a very positive affirmation as you're getting ready for your day. That's where you're going to focus. Why? Well, because you need to center yourself. Okay, you need to realign your frequency to what you want to grow and glow in. Okay, there you go. That's the last one. That's the morning affirmations. Okay, all right, Natty, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to read your texts before, or I should not texts, your messages here before I jump into the next reading. Thank you again, Nazi. Okay, Nadzi. Yes, I sometimes hate being so energetically connected. See is significant. Okay. So there you go. Cancer. I had dreams about birds vividly, like all the birds in a cage. See, someone is trying to make sure that you stay confined in something. Very intuitive dreams, empath energy. I'm drained. I've been trying really hard to keep it positive when I'm with my son. I'm trying so hard. I do good, but then it's like I just want a peaceful moment. I get it. I completely understand. I just gave you 3 tools and 3 resources there. Use them at the top of the morning, use them before you go to sleep, and that's going to help you ground and align yourself and feel more, centered and more grounded, okay? The more that you are able to center and ground yourself, the more you're going to be able to connect. Ace, the more that you're going to be able to connect, I'm sorry, that's my puppy. The more that you're going to be able to connect with your inner oracle and your intuition, okay? Natsy, I hope these messages have been insightful. Thank you again for stopping by today and doing this reading. Up next, we have Tanya. Ace. Alec Anthony. Okay, I'm doing a live, guys.
What?
He's biting your stuff over there. All right, up next, we have Tanya. Sorry, guys. My puppy was getting himself into some trouble. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Tanya. After Tanya, we have Just Janelle. Okay. So for those of you who are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just look down below in the description box. All my information is down below, as well as in the chat. That being said, Don't forget, intuitive friends, to subscribe to my channel so that you can, number one, take a look at the content on my channel, but also participate when I do free live readings. Now, this reading is not a free reading, but this super chat is all about you asking whatever question you want to ask in the format that I have above in an open-ended question, and then we're going to explore and give more clarity to it. Okay. All right, let me just add all this back into the decks. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Tanya, are you here? Tanya, you are up next. All righty. All right, Tanya, you are up next. And Tanya, your question was, what was your question? What do I need to know about the week of 10/6? Okay. So we'll see what's coming through for you about the week about 10/6. In the meantime, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Now, I'm taking a little bit of a while here putting everything away because when I do the you ask and I answer, I don't know what question may be coming in my direction. So I like to have as many of my decks on hand so that when you guys ask a question, I am ready with the decks. Okay. All right, Tanya, if you're here, come on down. Tanya, are you here? I don't know why I'm not seeing. I don't know if I'm not seeing you guys but I'm not. Can someone give me a thumbs up here? Just make sure that I'm still here with you guys. Thumbs up. If anybody could shoot me a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. Tanya, if you're here, give me a thumbs up. All right. Up next, we have Tanya. Jules, are you here? You're after Tanya, just Janelle. But I don't see Tanya here. Tanya, are you here? All right. Well, Tanya, if you're not here, I'm going to jump to just Janelle. Okay, so just Janelle, I'm gonna start on your reading, okay, my dear? Just Janelle. And then I'm going to put next is going to be Tanya. I don't know where Tanya is. I think she's taking a break for a moment. Is Tanya, Ton? No, it's Tanya. Tanya. Tanya, are you here, my dear? Tanya, if you're here, let me know. If not, we're just going to do your, we're going to go to Janelle and then we'll go back to you, Tanya. Oh, there you go. All right. I'm like, I lost her. Okay. So, Tanya, I'm gonna do your reading now, and then just Janelle, you're gonna be after Tanya. Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. Just wanted to make sure you're here. Okay. So, Tanya, you want to know, what do you need to know about the week of 10/6? Okay. Which is this upcoming week. So, what do you need to know about the week of 10/6? Let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. Thank you, by the way, Tanya, for your super. And let's see what's coming through for you. What do you need to know about the week of 10/6? All right, give me 1 second. What you need to know. All right, let's get this one over here. I'm telling you, I have I'm like, not all of them. I think I have like about 70 decks. I think I have about 25 all over my table right now. Okay. No worries, Tanya. No worries. So Tanya is now, and then after Tanya, just Janelle, you're going to be up next. Okay, my love? All right, Tanya, let's see what's coming through for you for the week of 10/6. What do you need to know about 10/6? The week of 10/6. The week of 10/6 for Tanya. All right, what's coming through for you here says confidence is your key to success. Whatever is coming through for you for the week of 10/6, confidence is going to be super, super important for you to lean into your confidence. So if I were you, first thing in the morning, work on your chakras. And I just have a link there a little while ago that I just shared with Nadsy 8888. Okay. Take a look at the chakras and then focus a lot on your solar plexus. Okay, that's going to be super important for you this week. Confidence is going to be key. You looking like you know what you're talking about, that you know what you're doing. Okay, so of course, if there's something here having to do with knowledge, with you, sharpening up on some whatever information or knowledge, then do that. But it's going to be super important for you to lock in with your confidence. Okay, that is going to give people the confidence to believe in what you say and what you do. Okay, it's going to allow people to say, oh wow, there's a leader here, right? There's a leader type of energy coming out from you. Okay, so that's going to be super important here for you in the week of 10/6. You also have here, what do you need to release? This is a question that you need to think about. Okay, you don't have to share it with us here on YouTube, but this is a question that you should reflect upon tonight or tomorrow so that you've set yourself up for the week of 10/6. Why? Because this is telling me here that there is something that's holding you back from either getting out of your comfort zone or trusting and believing in whatever it is that is going to be coming up for you in 10-6. So there may be here a lack of confidence here. And you need to find out, well, why is it that I'm not confident in fill in the blank? And whatever that blank you're filling in, whatever it is that you feel like you're not confident in that specific area, situation, circumstance, event, environment, or in front of or with this person, whatever that may be, then you need to say to yourself, you need to ask this question: what do I need to release in order for me to step into my confidence? So, what do I need to do in order to let go of what is holding me back? So this could be some type of mental conflict. This could be you trapped into your limited beliefs. This could be you being haunted by the past or recent past, self-limiting beliefs, doubts, uncertainty, apprehension. Whatever this is, your guides are saying it's time for you to look at what this self-limited belief is and tackle it. How are you going to tackle it? You're going to tackle it by being, if it's something having to do with you lack confidence because you not lack knowledge in something, well, read up on it, study it, get tools and resources in order to help you gain knowledge. If this has to do with you not feeling confident because you're not too knowledgeable in a specific area, then fix that. If you're not too confident because you are shy or you don't like being in the public spotlight, then what do you need to do in order to build your confidence so that you can work with that public speaking, right? Work with that. So whatever this is, you need to work on it because it may be interfering with your confidence. And so this upcoming week, something may be coming up where you're going to really need to stand out there and present yourself and show your confidence, your energy, your radiance, okay? The sense of leadership, the sense of certainty, like you know what you know, and people will feel comfortable. Okay? So if you don't tap into that inner confidence, other people are not going to believe that you are equipped for whatever this may unfold this week, okay? So this is going to be super duper important for you. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. What does Tanya need to know for this upcoming week? Ooh, two things came out all by its own. You have two cards, one of which has to do with the throat chakra, which is interesting. Okay, first and foremost, you're going to be able to prosper, to bloom, and to thrive. But in order to do that, it's going to be super important for you to, again, connect with your confidence. That's going to be the key to your success this week. Now, this card of confidence is very much connected to Leo energy, okay? Leo is a fire sign. There may be some placements on your astrological natal chart that may be leaning to fire signs, Aries, Leo, Aries. I don't know why I said Capricorn, because Capricorn is not a fire sign. It's an earth sign, but I don't know. Maybe it has to do with a Capricorn, or maybe you are a Capricorn. I don't know. But we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Those are the fire signs, okay? So super important for you to be in your power, to stand firmly in whatever it is that you have to show that you know or show that you are a leader in, because you have the power to thrive. You have the power to start this brand new beginning here, okay, this upcoming week. So you could come in like full force with this energy, with this sense of certainty, with this sense of I got what it takes and I'm going to go for it. Okay, so that's going to be super important. You also have here the one who listens, okay? Now, the one who listens says understanding, witness, and compassion. It is going to be very, very important for you to listen to your inner self and find out what it is that you need to release so that you can gain your confidence or feel more sure about something here. Okay, so listen to what comes through when you ask yourself in meditation, or just take a moment for yourself, tomorrow's Sunday, what do I need to release? And really focus on what comes through. What is it that's not allowing you to stand in your power? Because it's going to be super important this upcoming week, the week of October 6th, for you to start showing either leadership, a sense of certainty, a sense of like, I got this, I know what I'm talking about, I know what this is about. Like, you got to show that sense of kind of leadership in a way. Okay, so that is what's coming through here. I have more for you, so no worries. Let's take a look. What else do you need to know, Tanya, for this upcoming week? What do you need to know for this upcoming week? Let's see what else is coming through for you. And you have, look at that, the Hawk Prince, spirit communication, paying attention. This is a very positive card. Pay attention to sign, symbol, synchronicities. Your guides may be around you trying to give you or help you, or provide a helping hand. This may come through. Listen, this is how this is coming through. Like clara cognizance, your ability to just know that you know something, even if you may not know, but you just can feel the sense of this inner knowing. It's like, even though you may be missing the tangible evidence, there is something inside of you, one of your six senses, one being, one of six, of course, but I'm getting here, this is coming through like clara cognizance. It could come in through any of your senses, whichever one is high, it's developed, it could come through there. But this is coming across as you paying attention. This could also be coming across as like you listening, you hear your voice in your head and you're like, listen, do this instead of that. That is also clara audience. And that's your own ability to hear your kind of like your thoughts, or your inner oracle, your intuition. Like, it's your intuition on speaker. Okay, so this is coming across as you paying attention to sign, symbols, synchronicities. All right, because they may be coming through for you. You have spirit communication, you may have a dream, you may have some sign, symbol, synchronicities. There may be something here coming through, maybe from your guides, information, knowledge, a sense of inner knowing, a sense of an aha moment, like, oh man, I never really thought of that, or wow, you know what, that's a great tool, resource to use, or hey, I just have this feeling like I need to do this in this way because, for some reason I'm getting this intuitive hit. Whatever or however that may show up for you, this is talking about that being here a very likely situation for you this upcoming week. Okay, so you paying attention to that energy and to those signs. You also have here the Diamond Dreamer. Now, I know I'm talking a lot about career, and it is coming across as that, but it could also be something very valuable to you. So it doesn't have to be career. It could be in any area. Confidence is something that you will need across the board, but it is coming through as it is work related. So again, I'm going to say that, just to let you know. You do have here the Diamond Dreamer. You have material work, wealth, true prosperity. Okay, so your ability to lock in to your inner confidence, your ability to believe in yourself, to stand in your power, to be, or to allow yourself to embrace your strong sense of self and your inner strength is going to allow you to maximize that talent, that skill, and it's going to be, you're going to see some type of rewards coming in your direction. The more that you are able to be self-assured, knowledgeable, and really be confident in whatever it is that you are talking about, presenting in whichever area of your life this may be, this is telling you the Diamond Dreamer, diamond through pressure, right? What is a diamond? A diamond is a coal. It really is. It's a coal. And through pressure and heat, it creates the diamond. So this is telling you here, right, that you are the diamond. Okay. Yes, it may be a little bit challenging. Yes, you may feel a little bit of pressure, but what's going to be the result of that pressure, heat, and situation, circumstance, or event, or those changes that you need to make is you being the diamond, and also you tapping into your material wealth, your true prosperity and abundance. You're going to be able to reap in the rewards as long as you are allowing yourself not to get in your own way. Because this is coming across as you may get in your own way. And this is saying get out of your way so that you are able to open up yourself to sign symbol synchronicities, paying attention to that, being able to thrive. Okay, it's a new work week or it's a new week. So allow yourself to spread your wings. Okay, you thrive, you're able to thrive and to, spread your wings here. And also, it's talking about confidence. Okay, confidence is the key to your success this upcoming week. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you, my dear. Okay, let's see. You wrote here, definitely work related. Still doubting myself. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Validation, confirmation, because that's it's like I said, it was coming through like so strongly, having to do with work. And again, it gave me that validation, confirmation here with this wealth. So confidence is going to be super important for you this week. Okay, what do you need to know about this upcoming week 10-6? And then I'm going to do these two cards, and then I'm going to have two more decks for you to give you an advice. Okay, and then Janelle, just Janelle, is it just Janelle, you're going to be up next. Okay, so I'm almost, what came through here? And you have the sea serpent. Now it's interesting because if you take a look at this, it looks like it's an eye. And I want to say the eyes, people are looking at you. People are looking to see, are you showing this upcoming week? People are going to be looking at you. All right. Whether you realize it or not, there's a sense here in this energy, people watching to see, are you standing in your power? Are you confident? Can they trust in the things that you say? Can they follow you? Especially if you're in a leadership role. This is about, are you showing like you are a leader that people feel comfortable in following, or in saying, okay, Tanya is a strong leader, so let's do X, Y, and Z. Okay, so that is coming through for you. That's number one. The next thing that's coming through for you in this upcoming week with the sea serpent is that there's this sense here of you needing to heal your emotional wounds. Why? Because that's what may be taking away your thunder. Your self-doubt may be very much connected here to something having nothing to do with your career. This could be something that may have happened when you were a child, when you were younger. The sense of self-doubting yourself, not feeling sure about yourself, not feeling like you are worthy of something. This could be a lot having to do with your past or recent past. So there's this energy here talking about you needing to heal that, so that you can lean into your confidence and you lean into that solar plex energy. I do want to mention here that this card is coming very, very much connected to this right here, which is, what do you need to release? What is it about yourself that you're hanging on to that it's not serving you any purpose other than creating some sense of self-doubt and some sense of apprehension and uncertainty? You need to identify what this is, and it may be connected here to something having to do with your emotions. So there's a sense of you needing to work through this energy this week. I would advise the following: listening to solar plex chakra energy, 528 hertz solfeggio frequency, to help strengthen your solar plexus so that you feel like, okay, I got to believe in myself and, really connect to that inner power. Also, the solar plex energy is very much connected to intuition, gut level intuition as well. So grounding yourself, listen, work on all of your chakras, but most importantly, your root chakra, the 396 hertz of audio frequency in your solar plex chakra. Okay, so I would do the three bottom ones: root, sacral, solar plex. Really good for you. Okay, let's see what else is coming through, and then I'm going to give you 2 decks for advice, and then we're going to end your reading. Okay, Tanya? So very, very important here. Listen, you're not alone in whatever this is that you're going through with work. You're not alone. Okay, so you have here the number 11, 11, 11. If you're seeing a lot of ones, okay, that is very much kind of like your guide saying, giving you sign, symbol, synchronicity. Another thing that I'm getting here with the number 1 is that next year, 2026, is a year that is a 1 year in numerology. So you may feel kind of out of sorts right now, but by next year, meaning calendar year, not astrological year. Astrological year begins with Aries, but calendar year, January 1st, you may start seeing again some other things unfolding here for you. Okay, but again, your confidence is going to be key. You gotta kick that self-doubt out of there, because it may be here kind of giving other people the message here, like you're not sure about stuff, especially if you're in a leadership position. It's going to be important for you to again find out why do you feel a little bit out of sorts with something. Let's take a look here. Ace, leave that. Okay, let's see what else. Energetic monkey, innovation, confidence. There we go again with confidence, amusement. Cherish those who bring laughter and joy to your soul. Don't take everything so seriously. There could be a lot of the serious energy here, and it's like you can't you know how when someone is like super nervous about something and they just can't, they can't even laugh about things because they're just so stressed about something. They're like all pent up, like, holding on, like, oh my God, oh my God. I'll loosen up a little bit. Okay. I'm not saying go wild at work, obviously, but I'm saying loosen up a little bit because people feel energy. Okay. You could even have some people who are intuitive at work and they are like, why she always has this nervous energy around her? Or why is it that, you know what I'm saying? Or why is it that she's like not sure about what she's saying or the next step or this, that, and the other? So allow yourself to have a little bit of more of that flexibility within yourself to feel a little bit more like, relaxed a little here. Okay, don't take everything too seriously because that I'm getting like stiff energy and you got to loosen up a little bit. Okay, all right, let's take a look at the advice that you need to know for this upcoming week 10/10/6. Okay, first advice for you and then the second advice, and then up next is going to be just Janelle. You are up next. All right, let's see what's coming through for you here. What do you need to know? Tanya, your advice for this upcoming week, 10/6. 10/6. You have here 9/9. New beginnings. Talk about sign, symbol, synchronicity. There you go. New beginnings. I told you, this is a new week ahead with the butterflies. New cycle, new week. You are able to thrive and to push your way through success. You're going to be able to be successful. Just need to believe in yourself. You have new beginnings. Here you go. This brand new week, you have here, keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. Okay? You are completing something significant. There may be something this upcoming week that you're wrapping up where that's going to need your expertise or your knowledge or your skills or talent. Okay, listen carefully. You are completing something significant and it's rewarding to see yourself level up. There you go. Like I said, you may be in a leadership role. So especially if that's the case, that's why this confidence keeps coming through. It's time to close an old chapter. Validation, confirmation. I was telling you that with that sea serpent. You need to heal old emotional wounds, whatever it is that's causing you to feel out of sorts with your work or with your job. Okay. Again, the question is coming up. What do you need to release so that you can lean into your confidence? It says you are completing something significant and it's rewarding to see yourself level up. It's time to close an old chapter and embrace the new adventure that's about to unfold. Okay? There you go. Validation confirmation here for you. Okay, Tanya? I hope these Oh, wait, I have one more. Wait, no, there's one more. Hold on. So this is one. Okay? And you have another one. And then we're going to close. Just Janelle, you are up next, my love. Just Janelle. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. Ooh, victim complex. Listen carefully because this could be the answer to this question here. What do you need to release? One of those things is the victim complex. People are after you. People don't like you. They want me to fail. They don't want me to succeed. You're maybe putting too much energy into that pessimist mindset, and you need to change that, reframe that. Victim complex. You think everyone or everything may potentially be against you. And this attitude attracts more hardships. Stop the self-pity. Actively create happiness. In other words, where your mind flows, where your mind goes, energy flows. What you perceive, your mind will believe. Okay? So if you keep thinking pessimistic or low vibrational thoughts, that is what you're going to keep generating. You're putting that energy there. You need to reframe. Step out of the self-doubt. Step out of the internal conflict. Step out of doubting yourself and find out what is it that you need to release. What are those emotional wounds that may be nothing connected to your job, but are very much influencing your career right now? What do you need to do to shift that energy into a high vibrational energy? It says stop self-pity, actively create happiness, and the flow of abundance will pour into your life. Bingo. Here you go, the diamond dreamer. Okay? What you believe is what you perceive. Okay, so believe that you are a person that can overcome and a person that is in a position or maybe in a position this week that knows what they are. Number one, their talent, their skill. Okay, their talent and their skills. And number two here, allow yourself to get out of your own way. You're getting in your own way. Relax a little bit. Okay, energetic, innovation, confidence. All right. Tanya, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel. And let's give you one good affirmation here. Hold on. Let me give you an affirmation. All right, wait. My guides are like, wait, she needs an affirmation. Daily affirmation. What can you say to yourself to get you in that mindset? And take a look, Tanya. Above, there are three links in the chat that I placed there. And use those three links there to help you. Mindset. What mindset you need to have in order to maximize. I am grateful for what I have. There may be people who wish they were in your position. There may be people around you who are like, man, I wish I was fill in the blank. I wish I was Tanya. Okay. Be grateful with your position. Be grateful with what's coming through. It may be a little bit difficult for you to kind of get your footing, but continue to move forward because there's a lot here coming through for you. You have material wealth and true prosperity. All right. So Tanya, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to continue to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So the three links that are in the chat, please use those. Those are going to help you realign yourself. Okay, my love? All right, up next we have Just Janelle. Just Janelle is up next. And before I jump into Just Janelle's reading, for those of you who are watching, first and foremost, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look at my links down below in the description box as well as in the chat. Okay? All righty. For those of you who are already subscribed to my channel, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you are enjoying these messages. Just so you know, you can take part in these messages as well. It just requires a $15 USD at the minimum. That's the minimum, the 15. If you want to give more and you want to be generous, by all means, that's perfectly fine. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, so that's what we're doing tonight. We're giving you some readings. You ask and I answer. Okay? You ask and I answer. As long as it's in it's in an open-ended type of question, then we are good. All right. Just Janelle, you are up next. Just Janelle, are you here? Let me know so that we can start your reading, my love. Just Janelle, come on down. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much, Just Janelle. And we're going to start on your reading shortly. I got to read your question. So give me a moment. Let me just put all this stuff away, and then I'm going to jump straight into your reading. Where is this deck over here? This one is over here. This one, where is this? Give me one. Oh, here it is. I'm telling you, I have decks after decks after decks and after decks. All right, my love. All righty. Let's see what's coming through for you. First of all, let's see what the question is. All right. Let's see what the question is. And then we're going to start unfolding everything here connected to that question. All righty. Here we go. All right, Just Janelle, let's see what's coming through for you. Just Janelle, what's your question? What is Sam's next steps towards me? Will I hear from him? Should I move? Okay. All right. So there's a lot coming through here. So what is Sam's next step? Will I hear from him? Okay, there's 3 questions there in one, but let's start with the one question here about what's Sam's next step, and chances are the rest of that is going to unfold here for us. So let's see. All right. Before all right. Let me do this. Let me see what Sam's energy is right now. What is his next move here? What is his current energy? All right. So, by the way, thank you so much here, Just Janelle, for your super. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. So, what is Sam's next step towards me? So, what's his intentions? Yeah, let's see. What are Sam's intentions here in this connection with Just Janelle? Now, this deck that I have here, Janelle, has messages on both sides of the cards. So let's see here. What are Sam's intentions or next steps towards Just Janelle? What are Sam's intentions or next steps in regards to just Janelle. Let's see what's coming through here with this person. So it's the message that focuses me. Swept away, caught up in the romance, or clearing out emotions. Okay, so he could be on the fence here. And the one, looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. Okay, so what's coming through right away in regards to this person? Give me 1 second. I'll show you both cards. Okay, first of all, they came up in the right side. That's in their upright position, I should say. Okay, so that's number one. So what's coming up here as Sam's next steps towards you, or his intentions here, is number one. First, this one came out. Caught up in the romance or clearing out emotions. Okay, so Sam has emotions here. There's their feelings here for you, for sure. There are feelings here. But here's the thing. These feelings that are coming through from Sam's end is causing Sam to have to rethink something here. He has to come to terms with something here. Is he ready for, I don't know what this may be about, but there's a sense here of him checking within himself. Am I ready to move in a whatever direction this may there could have been conversations here, because I'm getting there have been conversations about this. So is he ready? He's saying to himself, am I ready to take some next steps? Because I feel the emotion, right? So he's saying to himself, I feel the emotion. There are emotions here. You know, this person may be in love, may be falling in love. There's definitely here some type of emotions, but emotions are one thing, and intentions of what to do either permanently, consistently, or sustainable in a sustainable way. Where are my emotions? Am I ready for whatever this may be about? And so, although there are, yes, he's, emotionally, maybe in love with you here. So I'm getting, has emotions, deep emotions. There's bonding. There could be love. It could be falling in love. This could be someone who truly does feel emotionally connected to you. But here's the twist. What do I do now? What's my next step? Am I ready for whatever this may be talking about? Am I ready to do the things that I need to do? Because how this is coming along with swept away is that, yes, on an emotional level, the feelings are there. But, it's funny, like my mom used to say, well, and she still says this to this day, but, love can't put food on the table. You know what I mean? So, there has to be something more than just emotions and love. There has to be something that is with substance here. And I feel that that's where his mind is. Am I ready to fill the role of, I don't know, whatever this may be about, but am I ready to be at that level? Am I okay with where I am right now? Am I all right where I am right now, whether it be in life, okay, whether it be career? Am I at a stage in my life where I can sustainably, okay, and consistently be in the following role, whatever that role is here, whatever this next step here may be? Because he's taking a very close look at his emotions here. Not so much his emotions. Emotions are set, but he's taking a very clear look here at what he wants to do next. Like, emotion is one thing, but putting word and, backing it up is something completely different. Someone can tell you, I love you, till they're blue in the face, honey. And if they're not able to say, not only I love you, but show you something that gives you that certainty, like, yes, I love you, I'm serious, and I want to fill in the blank, then it's all up in the air. So I feel that the emotions are sincere, but that compass is a little bit off kilter. Okay. What I'm also getting here with this person, it says looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. Now, if you look at this person that's here on this card, they look like they are deep in thought. They look conflicted. There's a lot of darkness here. There's a lot of like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I know how I feel. I know my emotions, but I don't know what to do next with this because we may see something that is maybe something or some things, plural, we may see them from a different point of view. We may not align in everything. We may disagree or have different perspectives on certain things. Maybe timing, maybe what it means to show consistency, what it means to bring, words and actions together. Okay. So there's this energy here that may not be there. So the emotions are there, but we need more substance. And I feel that that's where Sam is. Do I have the substantial resources? Am I experienced? Do I have enough life experience to say yes to this next step, or to this next step that's going to require me to be really mature, really centered, really grounded, and lead the way? Am I ready for that? And so I feel here he's at this kind of midpoint where he's at the fork of the road and he's very confused. Okay. So there may be a mismatch of intentions here. There may be a clash of perspectives. There may be here some sense of misalignment. One person is thinking one way, another person is thinking another. Are we both looking at the end goal? Who's ready? Who's more ready to that end goal than the other person? And there could be a mismatch in that as well. Maybe one person is very much centered in their career. There may be kind of really have that stability and have that security already, and the other person may not be there yet. There could be someone who has more of a bigger and more fruitful and more, growth in their nest egg. Okay, maybe someone is more secure, more financially secure than the other person. If that's not the case, right, like I'm saying, there may be a mismatch here. One person is more ready than the other. One person could be more mature than the other. Maturity has nothing to do with age. It's about life experience. Maybe there's one person that has more life experience than the other. Maybe one person is more mature than the other. Maybe one person is more spiritual and more aware of certain things. Okay, there's a more of an awareness than the other person. And so there may be here a little bit of a mismatch, so much so that it may be causing a little bit of this sense of like, I don't know. Looming agenda. I don't know what I want next. I don't know how to pursue this next step. I don't know what next step to take. I'm still figuring it out. I still want to, I want to be swept away. I am swept away, right? I am swept away by my emotions. I feel what I feel, right? So that's there. But this person, Sam, knows that something is missing. And whatever is missing or whatever needs to happen, there's an awareness here that it's on his end, that he has to step up. So here's the question. Does he, no, not to you, you don't need to answer this question, but the question within himself is, am I ready to step up to the next to the next step, to the next whatever. Okay? Let me see here. Give me more about the sense of uncertainty that I'm feeling here with Sam. Give me more. Give me more clarity here about Sam's. Okay, what's going on here? The ghost of the past. The past returns from time to time. All right. Now it's interesting because I was going to mention that earlier. This person here is facing, first of all, it looks super dark, but their whole entire body, it's towards the past or recent past. And here with Sam, there may be something very much connected from the past or recent past that may be here creating some type of internal conflict or uncertainty on his end. He has he has here the ghosts of the past, okay? So there's some life adjustments that he may be experiencing right now, or a situation, circumstance, or an event in the past or recent past, maybe not connected to you at all, okay? Just Janelle. But guess what? It impacts your connection. It impacts your connection here, right? This relationship, this connection, this partnership, this friendship, whatever this may be, whatever he may have experienced in the past or recent past, or the inexperience is something that he may not have never experienced in the past or recent past, is creating some sense of blockage. It's creating some sense of challenge, tension, or uncertainty or confusion here within himself regarding the connection with you, or regarding to, what was your question here, what his next steps would be. So I feel that this person is on an emotional timeout. All right, that's how this is feeling. This is feeling like someone who's like, listen, I have all these emotions, but I need to figure something out here. So this person may have stepped back. They may have emotionally withdrawn or physically withdrawn from this connection, this partnership, this togetherness, because there's lots that he has to figure out. He hasn't he's in that process right now of figuring something out. And the thing is that whatever experience he may have had in the past or recent past, or whatever experience he may not have had in the past or recent past, is coming up at this present in time. Okay? The past returns for a time. He may be going through life adjustments also that are not allowing him to be fully being able to say, yes, this is what I can offer, this is what I can bring, this is what I can do, with a sense of certainty. He can't give something of a certainty or whatever next step this is. There's the lack of him feeling like, yes, I got it. Someone who's, let's just put it this way, someone who's sure about themselves, someone who is grounded, who has the stability, the security. Not talking anything about you, just Janelle, talking about him. When a person is in that state of complete security, that they feel like, I have financial security, mental security, emotional security, I'm good, I have the confidence, I know what I can bring to the table, and I can promise that I can bring those things to the table, they're not going to be in this energy. They're going to be more self-assured, and they're going to be able to, really say, listen, I'm going to tell you, this is really what I want. Are you in? This is what I'm looking for. Like, they're going to be more sure about it. This person feels like they're still figuring something out. Okay. We're going to get more here. Let me Let me see what else is coming through. Give me more here about Sam and what is Sam's next step towards Janelle? Ooh, they have Bull. Bull just jumped out. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show your strength and fortitude. He may be very stubborn in something. He may not be backing down. He may even feel, especially if you are the one that's kind of like pressing for answers, he may be the type of person who may clam up and may move in another direction because he just can't. There's something here about feeling not good about being confronted about such. See what I'm saying? He's in a caterpillar stage. He's not in a butterfly stage yet. He may be going through a cocoon phase right now. Okay, what do I mean by cocoon phase? I mean, he may still be learning a lesson, figuring something out. See, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So he realizes that at some point something's going to have to give and something's going to have to change. He just may not be there at this moment in time. Exactly what I said. This could be a lack of experience, a lack of maturity. This could be something he is very much connected emotionally to the past or recent past that it's been very difficult for him to let go. Yeah. Let's see what else is coming through here. Very, very interesting. Let's see. We're going to keep exploring, but we need to see where, like what Sam's next steps towards you will be. And at the same time, it's showing where he may be right now, emotionally or energetically. All right, so nothing is flipping on its own, so that means I have to cut the deck. Hopefully these messages are making sense and resonating for you. All right, let's see. They have here jug, lighthearted, carefree time, okay? It's funny because I said this a little while ago, and it came up in a different way. As long as Sam is coming across as this energy, as long as it's lighthearted, as long as it's casual, as long as we're not making 100% like setting it in stone, he's okay with it. There's this casual energy here that is coming across. As long as it's lighthearted and casual and carefree and let the let the chips fall where they may. Let's see what happens. No, we need to figure something out here because you're not going to be wasting Janelle's time. You see what I'm saying? So there is this energy here that Sam is like, as long as it's casual, Sam is good. The minute that we have to start putting the dots on the I's, crossing the T's, and starting to get a little bit more centered, secure, and stable, like words and actions need to match, he gets lost in this energy. You see what I'm saying? That's how this is coming across. A person who's really good at the casual, but not really good at making the next move outside of being casual, carefree, and, that energy. So this is giving me more information on this and is validating and confirming what I said. This person is in the caterpillar stage. You may be a butterfly, but he's not a butterfly. They are not a butterfly. Sam is not a butterfly yet. He may be a social butterfly. Okay, maybe a social butterfly, but not the person who is really has his heels on the, has dug his heels on the ground and is ready to be like, hey, listen, what's going on? Boom, this is what I bring to the table. I'm ready. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm, blah, 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 blah. Boom. There. You know that term, put your money where your mouth is? This is not that type of person. They may be a lot of talking, but not a lot of being able to show for it. Okay. They have here also a key, successful outcome to your problems. Okay. This person needs to unlock a lot of what's going on inside of them with this key, inside of himself. He has a lot of potential if he were to just figure this out here. And what I feel is that a lot of this situation here, especially with ghosts from the past, have nothing to do with you. This is some situations that he's always had. It's been, when it comes to connections, that may be an area that's super not easy for this person. They're not sure. I mean, how can you be, right? If you're not sure about yourself, if you're not sure about what you could bring to the table, then you're not going to be able to be sure about anything else. Because a person who's sure about what they feel, what they know, what they sense, where they want to go, what they want, you're not going to have this energy. This energy is going to be completely different. It's going to be more like, okay, boom, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. This is where I'm aiming for. What's going on with you? What do you think? Are you on board with my plans? Not, okay, listen, then we got to go. You got to go your way. I got to go my way. You know what I mean? A person who's sure is going to come across like that. A person who's not is going to be super iffy. They're going to be doing these things here. And by the way, it's come through in 1, 2, 3 different decks, the same message here. Let's see what else is coming through. And then you had here, there's this energy that's coming through that you're going to hear from him when he's figured this out, or when there's this energy here of him not feeling like he's being pressured in some way, shape, or form. Because I think how this is coming across is that he thinks like, okay, wow, now I can't maneuver myself out of a situation. I have something that's like looming on me. Like, listen, what are you going to do? What do you want? Hello, wake up. And he's like, he may be a little dodgy right now. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's see what's coming through. Eternal love, happiness, harmony, fulfillment. In order for him to move in the direction, like I said, I feel like the emotions are there. Okay? The emotions are there. As long as it remains casual. As long as there's nothing that has to show a next step, as long as it's casual, carefree, let's waste time. I'm going to waste Janelle's time. Nothing is required of me really. Then I'm good. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. Then he's good. He's going to be like in this stage. The moment there needs to be a decision, that's where there's this whole thing is going to feel way different. Okay? And the thing is that you're able to see that. There's something about you that you are very much aware of this energy. You're noticing it, you're seeing it, you're feeling it. And you're saying to yourself, hold on a second, what's going on here? All right, let's see what else is on. Give me more about this connection here. Hold on. Let me grab another. All right. Let me grab this one. Give me more clarity here about this connection. Sam with just Janelle with Sam. Give me clarity here. I don't think you need to do anything here. I think the onus of this situation lies more on him than it does on you. Just by looking at this energy here, he could have a successful outcome if he chooses to go in that direction, but he has the key. He has to, you know, do the work. Take the key, put it in the hole, unlock it, and do the work. Is he ready for that is the question. It doesn't come across as he is. It's so funny because I'm hearing Casanova, like a person who, you know, maybe a very charismatic social butterfly, you know, maybe used to getting his way just by the way that they speak. This is a person who honestly doesn't come across as a person who's serious about a connection. See, look at this. It's about the lust, the passion, the sensuality, the attraction. It's in a way, okay, and I got to say how it's coming through. It could be purely sexual. It could be purely passionate, sensuality. It could be casual, meaning very casual in that sense. Someone here may be mistaking passion, lust for love. So this person, it's all about the heat, the passion, the sensuality, the fill in the blank. Okay? It's lust. All right? This is feeling very, very lustful. See? So what did I just say? Someone is mistaking lust for love. And look at the card that was right behind it. Love. Exactly. There's someone, whether it's you or whether it's him. And I feel it may be you. You may be mistaking lust for love. And this person is more in the love sector. I'm sorry, this person is more in the lust sector, and you may be more in the love sector, which is what I was telling you at the top of the reading, where there are two people who are misaligned. Remember that I said that, especially here with looming agenda, where I said there may be a mismatch of intentions here. There may be a clash of perspectives. One person is seeing something from one point of view. The other person may be seeing something from a whole different point of view. One person is more it's all about the lust, about the physicality, the intimacy in that way. And another person is in a whole other level. They're in love. Two people who may be in two different sectors in life. One focusing on lust, the other one focusing on love. One person misinterpreting one, feeling for another. Okay? So this is coming through like, don't even waste your time on stressing yourself out, because this person doesn't feel like they are on board with wanting to move something along here. They're very much into a whole different energy, and your energy may be more mature. Your energy may be more certain about something, and this person may not. Okay? Give me more about this lust energy. Give me more about this lust energy. What is this about here? Okay. Yeah, let me see what's coming through. Give me more about this lust energy, because this is what this is his energy right now. I told you about casual. I said it. because it came up with this jug energy. As long as it's carefree, as long as there's no responsibility here, there's no kind of like follow through that has to be done, everything is good. The moment that things get serious, the moment it leans into something more serious, it's like, I lost my interest. I'm not interested anymore. I'm telling you. And listen, I don't know what's going on here. So I have no clue. But this is why I say, and I'm not judging because Lord knows. But, I'm just saying, when people are in connections, hold off on the being together in physical, intimate ways. There's so many other ways to be intimate, but a person who's only focusing on this is not going to give you this unless they are on board with what they need to show up in the table with. You see what I'm saying? I hate that energy. Ooh, photograph. This person may be looking at your social media, letting you know. Either they're looking at pictures, your pictures, they're looking at your social media platform. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Give me more on lust. I feel here that this person is replaying in their mind the intimate moments that they had with you. Whatever that may be, fill in the blank. I don't know. Now, if you did not have physical intimacy with this person, then this person got tired of waiting because they're like, okay, listen, that's what I'm looking for, right? So if you made this person wait, or you were like, listen, I'm not going down that road. I want to see where you and I can, where we're at, if we're even on the same sphere or in the same, goal, then this person had to kind of say to themselves, damn, this, just Janelle is like serious here. So I gotta see what I could do. You know what I mean? So there's this energy here about that. Give me more about lust in regards to Sam. Give me more about lust. Because I told you I was feeling Mr. Casanova here. Self-indulgence. Very self-centered is how this is coming out. Focus on the self. This person may have self-worth issues. He may still need to heal. And there's some shadow work here that needs to be done. It's all about fulfilling his, there we go. I get it. See, he has to make healthier choices. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else is coming through. All righty. Ooh, rejection. Someone here feels like they've been rejected, or they feel like they've been dismissed or placed or casted to the side. So there may be something that he may have said or done to you, Janelle, where you may feel rejected, or you may feel like he's put you to the side or the connection to the side. And I feel that this is saying here, listen, you may have started off feeling this way, but I feel you're very focused on yourself now. There may have been a time period where this Sam person may, whatever this was, whatever's going on here, may have made you feel like a little bit rejected, or feel, a sort of way. But now you're kind of like figuring something out. There's a sense of illumination. There's a sense of clarity that's coming in. It's like you're no longer continuing to be in this energy as much as you may have been in the past or recent past, or when this situation may have started showing its true colors. It may have been really, really hard on you. emotionally. Okay? But this is saying you may be in this energy right now where you're like more like, okay, you know what? I got to think about me. I got to focus on me. I got to give myself, some self-love, nurturing, compassion. I know what I want. I'm not the one with the issue. I know what I want. I know where my desire is. I know what I'm looking for. So you turn this energy around from this energy to this energy. And it's because you may have been feeling rejected, isolated, or dismissed by Sam, whether it was in his words or his actions. Give me more here. Caution. Look at that. Validation, confirmation. Like I said at the top, like I said throughout the reading, there was a point that I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Be careful. If this person has decided to move in a different direction, let them. Let them. Let the door hit them where the good Lord split them. Let him. Don't want to call? Fine, don't call. Don't want to call? Don't want to go out? Don't want to give me some type of clarity? Then don't. That's fine. Not a problem. Keep it moving. Caution. Angel number 22. You may be getting sign symbol synchronicities. The universe has been, in a way, telling you this person may not be the right one. This situation may not be the right one. This person is not into what you would like, which is love, unconditional love, mature love. Someone who knows what they want and is able to proceed in any connection, friendship, or partnership with the sense of love. There's this energy here that's more about passion, casual, light energy, rather than committed love. Okay? That's how this is coming through. Let's see here. Give me more on this caution in regards to Sam and Janelle, and just Janelle. Give me more about this caution card. Janelle, I hope these messages are resonating for you, and I hope they're also giving you some sense of clarity. This deck that I am shuffling has messages on both sides. However, it is the side that faces me that I'm going to channel, okay? Yeah. There you go. Something is on a halt. You see, this is on its reverse. On the right side, it's balloons that are ascending, but it came out reverse. So there's something here that's not moving. There's this energy here where I feel that Sam is not going to be making any moves because there is a requirement for those moves to be backed up with, actual, you know, uh, you know, action, really. It's not just saying something, it's showing and proving it. And Sam may not be there. You may have been feeling that you've been on pins and needles, kind of waiting, seeing what's going to happen, being stuck. And the best thing that you could do for yourself is not allow yourself to be stuck in a position where someone else feels like, like they have the upper hand in anything. You know what I mean? Because this person may be, oh, she's so into me that whatever or however I act or whatever I say or whatever I do, Janelle's gonna be like, okay, fine, let's patch things up. Or, oh, it's fine, I'll take you back after taking 3 weeks of not calling me, or 2 weeks of not calling me, or 5 days of not calling me. You see what I'm saying? So there's this energy here that like you are in this place where you're giving yourself self-worth, and that is so important right now. Giving yourself the love. Let's see here. And the thing is that you may have been feeling really head over heels over this person too. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. Someone here, this is the energy that I said. Someone is in this love energy. Someone is like, if not love, definitely this energy of like, I really am into this person. I think this person may be the one. So whoever is in the love energy, and I feel that that could be more you, then that's you. Now listen to this. You saw, I just shuffled. I didn't even cut the deck. These are the 2 cards that just popped out. And what are the 2 cards that just popped out? Exactly what I was saying before. One person feels lust and the other person feels like they're falling in love with someone. Okay? So this is your energy. You're feeling the feels with this person. And guess what his energy is? I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me or hindered my growth. Okay? They're in this energy of like, listen, I got to go. I got to work on myself because, my energy is about casual. It's about just being happy. It's about not taking things too seriously. I got a lot going on. Or there's that energy. And you may also be here in this energy now where you're like, listen, I got to go because this doesn't seem like someone who really knows what they want. And they're not showing me what they need to show me here. So there you go. That's coming through. All right. I'm going to, this is the final deck for Oracle for the reading, but I'm going to give you 2 cards here focusing on advice for you. Okay, just Janelle, and we'll see what comes through. Yeah. See, this person may be feeling like you're trying to control them, and that's not the case. Or there could be this energy here where you feel like, you were trying to control the situation here or trying to gain control, right? About what was going on because you're feeling like, wait, I feel like I'm, rejected. I feel like there's a sense of disengagement here. Someone is like putting me on hold. Someone is putting me on the back burner, dismissing me, rejecting me, not paying attention to me. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Exactly what I was saying. If this person has decided not to contact you, then let it go. Because this is a person who's not sure anyway. They may have the feelings, there may be the passion, the lust is there. So I'm not, like I said at the top of the reading, the lust is there. Someone feels or felt like they were being swept off their feet. The lust is there, but the love, that's something completely different. Just Janelle, let me take out 2 more cards for you. And let's take a look. What's the advice here for Just Janelle? All right, Just Janelle, let's see what's coming through for you. What is your potential advice here in this situation, circumstance, or event? With Sam, what's coming through here? What is your potential advice? For anyone who is watching, if you're interested in getting a reading, now is the time, because if not, I'm going to close the session for tonight, okay? You have here Trust the journey. You have 10-10 here. 10-10. It's funny because there's this sense of like now in October, it's like when you're really going to make up your mind about this situation. It's like where this is like the tipping point for you, October. And it's funny because 10-10 is coming up if we're looking at the date. So that's interesting. October 10th. It's time to turn your long held ideas into action. Soon you'll connect with the right people. This situation may not be the most ideal for you. It says, you'll soon connect with the right people, encounter favorable circumstances, and access the necessary resources. As a result, you'll be experiencing joy and new opportunities. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. Like I said, whatever it is that they're doing, whatever Sam is doing on their end, on his end, let him. You are, like I said, you are in this stage right now of listening to your heart's desire, of knowing what you want and knowing where you're going. Last but not least, just Janelle. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Let's see here. You see the, wait, hold on one second. You see the number on the love card? 10. 10 is my favorite number and is my birthday. Oh, wow. You have 10 twice. So I was right. You're the person that felt more either like you were falling in love or that you're more in this energy. Look at that. And Sam is more into this energy, lust. Wow, very, very interesting. 10-10. You got 10 3 times. 10-10-10. Talk about sign symbol synchronicities. Wow. Like it says, you're going to discover something. Look at this. And it's so funny. Listen to this. This is 10. I talked about that this could be one person in the connection. Like I said, I felt that this is you, and I feel that this lust is him. Now listen carefully to this. Listen to the words that are coming through with this 10-10. It says clarity. So right now at this moment in time, you may be having clarity, patience. Okay, so you're connecting with your patience. Okay, you're not rushing into anything. You're just like, okay. There's insight, happiness, progress, self-discovery, and unconditional love. Trust the journey. You're going to end up with someone who is more aligned with your unconditional love than what you think. I know it may seem a little bit like you got to kiss a lot of toads before you get there, but you're going to get there. It's going to happen. You're ready for the person who's compatible for you. You're ready for that soulmate. You're ready. This person may not be there. Like I said at the top of the reading, there's a misalignment here with their energy. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through. Masculine. Challenges in life are inevitable, but the divine masculine, remember the divine masculine is that yang energy, that proactive energy. Like the lion shows resilience in adversity, the universe reminds you that true strength isn't shown in easy times, but when you choose to rise after falling. And look at that. I mentioned that at the top of the reading here with this rejection card. I said, this is you at some point in time feeling rejected, isolated, dismissed. Okay. You felt disillusioned here. And you are now in what energy that I said before? I said, this is you now. You are the match that has that fire. You are connected to your passion, to your drive, to your inspiration, motivation. You know where you're going. You know what your heart's desire is. And what is masculine? It's not about gender. It's about energy. Masculine energy is yang energy. Yang energy is fire. The fire within you here, because you know what you want and you're going after what you want. And you have masculine here, again, talking about that yang energy being proactive. And this says here, I'm going to read it again. Challenges in your life are inevitable, but the divine masculine, like the lion, shows resilience in adversity. The universe reminds you that true strength isn't shown in easy times, but when you choose to rise after falling. So you are ready to get up, rise like the phoenix. You've fallen 9 times, you're getting up on the 10th. And just Janelle, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, okay? Let's take a look at the affirmation for you. Let's see what comes through here for you. Daily affirmation for yourself. And you have here, I am in control of my emotions. Wow. Very yang energy. Wow. Look at that. Very yang energy. By the way, the lion is here. There could be here some type of connection with fire, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or, they're also here, Sagittarius season is coming up, November, December, and that may be when you kind of like rise from the ashes like the phoenix. So there you go. You are in control of your emotions. Just Janelle, I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they've given you the clarity that you need in whatever area this was connected to. I hope that you continue to join us here again on the lives, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and take a look at the content on my channel. Please feel free, Janelle, just Janelle, to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And I am on social media platforms, so just take a look underneath my banner, and you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on TikTok. I'm everywhere. Just take a look underneath my banner and you'll see all those links down there. Okay. All right. So just Janelle, again, thank you so much for your generosity, for stopping by. For those of you who had a reading with me today, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate your generosity. And thank you so much. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be back doing some more readings. And hopefully you can meet me then. Please know that I do have the pick a card readings, and I also have a lot more on my channel. So take a look at the content, and don't forget to drop a rose for those readings or content that you feel resonate with you. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.